So my husband has been cheating on me with a cam girl named Lacey Luscious, and I will be confronting her today. She does not know that I'm here, and I want to figure out what's really going on. Hello, VOD girlies. Hello to the chat. We are playing more Splatoon. When I was able to play this off stream, I was able to sort of digest a lot of the things like without all the distractions, and I feel a little bit more. I'm not saying I'm the best at this game, but I'm having fun with this. This is a fun video game. This is a fun video game. At the top of stream, I also want to say happy birthday to Gar Jam, somebody who is in our community. If you are new here because you found me through Splatoon, or maybe you're finally engaging with like the streaming side of the content, Gar is somebody who also does something of a similar vibe. We're celebrating Gar's birthday in this VOD today. Isn't that fun? All right, so as y'all can see, I have been playing this morning. I had to do some emails and send some things and like clean up my apartment a bit and like, adult stuff. But I did play a little bit this morning. I guess I'll just update y'all on my character. So I have a level 6. I have a level 6. Level 6 a wet brush, cycle brush. I have it +5, and this brush gives me speed when I'm swimming in ink or moving. So it just basically makes me faster. R Hasher, thank you for 5 months. Hi, Undyne. Yes, it's my Morphe blending brush. Use code SPLATS for 50% off the Meal Morphe collaboration brush if you have to blend your foundation. Does Splatoon Raiders take me to 277? Yes. Hi, Milo. The Charlie XCX album being on Gar's birthday, just it's so Gar. Like I could listen to I don't know. Like Gar's stream does kind of feel a little bit like that album's sort of like aesthetic. If you think about it, it's the synchronicity of it all. So my gadgets, I did upgrade my tank, my sugar tank 2000. It was a 1000, but now it's a 2000. I have a skill that I can show you that I can do now with it. I found out when you get eggs, you can upgrade your like tanks. But my tanks gadgets just have these two things. They just explode more and shoot faster. I have new relics now too. So I'm using this gadget that it makes my cooldowns of my gadgets, like my turrets and stuff, faster, more accessible faster when I'm flying. And y'all know I like to do the aerial assaults. And I also get eggs. I get more eggs, which means I can level more. Additionally, I was gonna like play around with Shiver and Big Man's stuff when I was like grinding, but I found out that Fry has a bonding thing. So the more I use Fry, the higher the bond is. So now I want to get the bond all the way up before I switch to something else. At a certain point, you just have to ask, where is the latte? I don't drink lattes. I don't have milk in my coffee, Minerva. Hello, though. Is the ink full coverage? Yes, honey. Big Man's Ultimate is your favorite. I like Fry. It's just kind of like throw it around and then like just collect the eggs. And I had this outfit already when I ended the stream, so we don't have to talk about that. But I'll show you my new ability. So now, this is really good for me in my play style. So when I swim for a certain amount of time, I'll start inking up. And when I'm fully inked up, I can come out, and then I have an ink aura. This ink aura passively does damage alongside my other things. Inky up. Hi, the Sean. Currently getting my steps in while listening to Slay. Nice, Sean. I ran a mile this morning. I feel so good. It's so nice getting like a nice little cardio in. I love that Splatoon is being shown to new people with this launch. Yes, Olive. I can tell that Splatoon has a lot of games and references, but I do think that this is a really good like introduction for somebody who's like new to playing it like me. It makes me excited about the entire fandom and like all of the other games. I know that this is like not what the original game was like, but I do think that this is like a fun game. Okay. So let's play a little bit. I'll show you all my progress on the map. So I'm noticing this about the progress system in the game. These are kind of like the boss levels, and when you beat these boss levels, they open up new paths. So I beat this boss here. I beat all of these with my tank. I can do it with the other tanks to get the other things, but I'm not worried about that right now. And now there's this thing. I don't know what this is, and I stopped here because I wanted to do this live. Oh, comment. I didn't know that. That's cool. I love Fry's aesthetic. Our Hasher says, Fawn, as I'm eating this brownie cake, I want a brownie cake. I had the sudden inquiry and or realization. I need some opinions. Is brownie a cake? Okay, so brownie is in the house of cake. We have to admit that. It's not in the house of cookie. It's not in the house of pudding. It's not in the house of anything like that. It's in the house of cake. However, comma, brownie is an icon. Brownie is a legend. Brownie is her own brand. Her mother is cake, but she is a mother in her own right at this point because we have brownie ice cream. We got brownie and this, brownie and peanut butter. Like, peanut butter would actually might be not as relevant if brownie never collabed. Like, brownie is still her own mother, but let's also acknowledge the legacy. It's like the Madonna to the Lady Gaga. You know? Two can exist. But thank you for asking. That was a really good question. Let's keep playing this game. It's like SNSD and FX. See, girls around here, we get that. We get legacy around here.
A lot of people are afraid of this conversation. I'm not.
I'm gonna go get myself.
Yeah.
Pause. I discovered a vegan gluten-free bakery that actually makes stuff that doesn't taste like dirt. I'm going there. If they're open, I'm going there this afternoon. If they're not, I'm going there tomorrow morning. Wow. I mean, it's vegan gluten-free, so it'll never be brownie, you know, but it gets close enough. All right, so I've never seen this before. Whoa. Hi, PK. Thank you for 10 months. Let's slap. Flappetizer. Oh, these disgusting trolls. Salmon. Oh my god. All right. All right, let's get a lay of this land here. This is a bit chaotic. Let's get out of here. Okay. Can't really tell what's going on just yet. But we're gonna figure this out. I'm like trying to read this boss. Like I'm like, okay, so what it's just doing a lot of stuff, it looks like. Okay. So it drops. What? Where are you at? Girl, this is... Okay. Yes, fun. Great idea. Start the boss fight on the stream. Just like you do in Bayonetta. Great content. Heal, heal, heal. Why am I using Shiver? I don't want to use Shiver. Oh, did she? I think she insisted on coming with me in the story. Okay. That's why she's here. I guess we'll see Shiver's ultimate. If I can survive, girl. Oh, it looks like I have to save up some eggs too. Maybe I can do that. Let's do that. Because I can't really attack this boss. I don't know how to attack him. He's just dropping like bombs and... What are Shiver's pronouns? I think she, her. Okay, let's go. What is that? Oh, it's like a big, like, shot. Okay. Okay, drill attack. Oh, that's how we do it. Now's my chance. Let's go. People thought Shiver was non-binary at first because she didn't use any pronouns. Oh. I didn't know. I'm not trying to misgender any of these characters. Erasing all pronouns. Erasing all pronouns. Let's splat these pronouns. Ooh, let me be careful. I'm not trying to be funny right now because I low-key have one life left. Oh my god. With this bingy boppy music, this like Five Nights at Freddy's type beat. This game is weird. Why are y'all making the music like this? Get it. It is so hard. It's so hard. This is very difficult. This is so much stimulation, y'all. A lot of stimulation. Wow. Wow. We really do live in a post-TikTok world. What the actual heck am I looking at? Let's go. Boom. Am I gadget right? Girl, I am splatting out. I'm like fighting for my life in this BBL liquid. It's like, whoa. What the heck? Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, I'm supposed to heal myself, right? Yep. Let's go. Girl. 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 Zan. Stop all of this BBL. This botched MLO BBL clinic has to be shut down immediately. I've never seen such gore in my life. Shut it down. No. No. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my Splatoon stream. We are doing the boss. A boatload temples the BBL clinic. Ooh, we got a boba bucket. Splatoon's music is mainly influenced by J-pop and K-pop as well as hip-hop. Splatoon 3 assumes raiders use a traditional Japanese Brazilian music. Oh. Phaun, you got a botch BBL. I know. I know. There's umbrellas in this game? Shut up. What is that? What is that? Weapon that shoots ink and can be opened like an umbrella to block enemy attacks. They can be launched, which offers some protection. This one's stronger. Ink efficiency, area of effect, but this one's prettier. Oh my god. Huh? I like this. I like this one. I like this one. These were introduced in Splat 2. Well, thank God. Does this have anything extra on it? No. Okay. All right, let's try again. Actually, I want to go back and do... No, let's just keep trying. It's the worst weapon in the game, but you love it. It's so cute. What the? Did y'all see? It was, look at this. Look at this. This fairy core, cottage core umbrella. I don't care how good it is. It's cunt. All right, let's try. Blocking. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, we're a new type of weapon I have to learn. That's fine. Okay. Where are you at? Where are you? This is what Luscious was talking about. The creatures. Wait. Oh, I gotta level up, period. That's a nice thing about this game. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this game is so fun that even when you're like throwing yourself at these things and experimenting, you still get rewarded throughout, but it doesn't feel like they're just handing it to you. Like, you do have to like actually be fighting stuff. All right. I'm gonna do, watch this, y'all. Watch this, watch this. We're going to drill attack, right? And then the ultimate. Oh. Oh, I was trying to charge up. Should have done my gadgets, damn. Umbrella. I like it. It's pretty, it's cute. Look at me. These are cute. Oh, the bombs are not it, girl. Right. And where is my robot? Okay. Right. Drill attack. Now is my chance. Assault. The music's scaring me, Fawn. Y'all, I'm trying to beat it. It's scaring me too. That's why I'm so locked in right now. No, help me, help me. apparently it's like based off of more traditional music because Splatoon has been known to have like a really sickening OST. Like even somebody like me who hasn't played it before knows that, you know? So it's kind of cool that they're taking a different approach with a game that is like, from what I can tell, being received like kind of differently by the fans. Oh, girl, come on. Let's not do this again. Come on, come on. I feel like Kyogre would really like this game. That was a really wet, splatty boss fight. I was thinking about how slime stuff also was really trendy when like Splatoon also started becoming really trendy. Like what was up with y'all in that Gen Z era? I'm not like trying to throw shade. I'm like that those years, like the late 90s, early 2000s kids, y'all really loved like squishy stuff. Look at this. It was magical. What? That's a big relic. That's right. Everybody's basically decided to stay because they're basically treasure hunters, which I kind of like that they kind of did give some context, but then the characters are like, I just want to stay. Oh, also, yes, the bot is also like kind of mysteriously still evolving in the story. Shut up. We get music videos in this game too? Ow! Wow. That's how I felt after like beating the boss, low key. I like this game. It's so non-binary. They're idols? Like everybody, y'all, I know Splatoon is like everybody's like an idol and a pop star and like a fashion diva and like an influencer or whatever. Like I'm not surprised that there's music. It's just like I'm excited to be here to play my first Splatoon game. You know? Everybody's like a non-binary pop star. It's like, Fawn, who do you think would win in a fight between Melissa Joan Hart and Sabrina the Teenage Witch or Tom Nook and his litter of children? Tom Nook, he has money. Amazing. It's like being in a planetarium. I was too caught up in the song to notice exactly what happened just now. Ooh, look. It's a constellation. Are the Salmonids looking up at a tower? A very fancy tower at that. What's that gleam at the top? A gleam can only mean one thing. Loot. A tower with treasure at the top, just like a game. I bet it's even golden. No doubt. The note that mentioned gold said something about singing is the key. If it was talking about my song, then this tower must be connected to the gold, right? You mean the gold is hidden in a whole tower of treasure? Now that's the haul worth finding. So basically what happened is she sang some music because she's a pop star. So now the pop star ruins are being opened up. And because they're also like low-key like treasure hunters at the same time, this is like kind of gaggy because it's like, oh, both things we love to do a little vocal in a song, and a dance, as well as treasure hunt. So it's like, period, let's do it. No, this is not the Kaya Castle. These are the Kaya ruins. This is before Kaya time. Awkward letter opener. Yes, honey. They're looking for the Baby One More Time vinyl. Showstopper gauge fills up 6% faster when you use a showstopper. Gadget cooldown shortens by 2 seconds. Oh, we're equipping that. We're equipping that. Thank you. Welcome back. Mechanic, Shiver, you did great. That might have been a dangerous fight. If the mechanic hadn't been there, that is. But thanks to you, we made it out just fine. So I think I can trust you. For now. What Shiver's trying to say is thank you. And this is going to be a great partnership, right? Oh, he's so kawaii. Oh, I don't have any cute, like sounds. Thank you, Dylan. Hi, Fawn. Hi, Love Hachi. Happy to see you playing this again. I'm happy to be playing it again. His natural Aigyo. Oh, I didn't know you were ventriloquist, big man. Hey, before we forget, did you not bring back the planetarium looking thing? The real treasure was the clue it showed. I saw no need to haul back the device itself. Although, if we framed it right and charged for admission, there could be real money here. From priceless artifacts to tourist attractions, I love Fry's look. Oh, I want to move my big head. I love Fry's look. Whatever, we'll see more Fry. Okay, let's keep playing. Y'all keep talking to me when I go live. I want to equip that new thing. Yeah. Ugh. I'm going to get less eggs, but this is going to help in the long run. When I unlock this third one, I'm going to put that egg one back on. We got more weapons, but I don't want them. They're not my level 11 plus 5 cottagecore umbrella. And I've been upgrading my gadgets because I am a gadget user. And also, I think my character looks really sickening. My character's sickening. I think the brows are in. I think those brows are very in. Fawn, by the way, I didn't mean to call your weapon bad. It's the specific variant I use that's bad in PvP. Oh, okay. Gadget user here. You mean your beach island umbrella? We haven't gotten the cottagecore umbrella yet. Oh, okay. These brows are very ink. Okay, give me more content. I want to play more games. Look at all of this content. Ooh, okay. I still low-key, blah, blah, blah. You get a bonus for going online and showing your boba bucket. Yes, yes, quest menu. Thank you. Thorough tutorial. It's great. Okay, so I'm level 14. I guess we can do this. Bye. Yes, I also, y'all, I have to level up to level 30 because I get another crop top variation of this coloring. And so far, this is the coloring and style that I like for my character. Let's go. Oh, you disgusting creatures. Get back. Ew. Brat, escape. Let's look. Looks like I have to go up this Donkey Kong. This looks like Donkey Kong Bonanza. This looks like that one world in DK Bonanza. Nintendo, you sneaky dogs. Don't think I didn't notice. Don't think I didn't notice. This game is very DK Bonanza coded. Okay, so I am a little bit of a perfectionist here. There are secrets and stuff, so I do backtrack a little bit just to make sure I find any hidden passages. But in my backtracking, I also get eggs. Yes, they are Dragon Balls from Dragon Ball Z, yes. I'm kind of like Bulma if you think about it. because I like to use machines and stuff, my inventions to win. Okay, what's over here? Yes, a slap bucket. I always do that. Stop. No. No, no, no. 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 Okay. I do like the brush because it has higher mobility, but I feel like I just have to learn to get good when it comes to moving, you know? Oops. Speaking of which. Faun, apparently today is International Self-Care Day. What will you be doing to celebrate? Well, I spent a lot of money on board games yesterday, but I guess if you insist, I have been wanting to go to H Mart, but it's such a long ride, you know? I guess I guess I'll just go to H Mart and splurge and get myself yummy food. Maybe I'll do something else. I love going to other places and splurging. But self-care can also be I don't have to spend money. I'll definitely get outside for sure. But I like to spoil myself. Tomb Essence, thank you for the raid. We're talking about self-care day. Oh right, the brownie. The brownie. What are you doing to do self-care? Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Okay, let me focus. We have raiders here. Hello. Long time fan, first time rating. Hi, thank you so much. Well, so happy to say hi to you. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you had a good stream. You already know this, but if you need to go, that's fine. I'll take care of your babies. But if not, enjoy your stay. I'm playing this game. I really like it. I'm completely brand new. Oh, I just got a secret. I'm completely brand new to playing Splatoon, but it's like so fun. This game is really fun. We are a DBD Switch community, but today we listen to music. Oh yes, I love the album so much. I like 2007. I like and I really like the closing of the album, even though it's a little bit like ooky spooky grim. I love a philosophical moment from a pop diva because it's just like it's kind of like peeking behind the curtain of like a creative genius, in my opinion. I do think Charlie XCX is like one of the most innovative thinkers in pop culture right now. But you don't need me to tell you that. Y'all had a whole stream about it. Help me! The reason why I say I want to go to H Mart is because there's no Korean grocery stores in Chicago other than H Mart unless you want to go to the suburbs. And I don't want to go to the suburbs. So. But I also don't want to go all the way into that part of town. What the heck is this? Okay, what am I looking at? Hold up. It just amped up really quick. We have to stop with the lasers. These laser enemies, girl. Kill it. I'm over here trying to have a good time. All right, Hasher, thank you for gifting the sub. Thank you, Witchy. Okay, I'm checking something else out because I feel like I just missed a path over here. Oh my goodness, we got another raid. Hi, Titty Pockets. Welcome. Thank y'all so much for raiding. I hope y'all are doing good. Happy Friday. We're playing Splatoon. I like your spiderweb attack. Thank you. Okay, you want to know about it? So I have it modded to where when it bounces off, it creates explosions. So you can bounce it off of structures. So if I'm ever in a situation where it's like, crap, this light umbrella can't fight alone in this tight quarter, I'll do this. And it just like blows things up, and anything that touches it gets drawn towards the gadget. And because my turret is supposed to fight faster, it'll then just go like on it, and there you go. Isn't it so tea? It is, it is, it is. Okay, let's do it. Mods like Deadlock? No, different. Da, 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 da. Me at the end of my workday. Rating and fading. That's okay, Titty Pocket. Thank you so much. Go have some good food. We got the treasure. We sure did. I can't believe you invented Splatoon Raiders meta. Yes, I do this all the time. A small cute tail. Speed when swimming in ink or moving in kid form is faster. Okay, so we just got a speed upgrade. I like speed upgrades. I need more like relic capacity. Please. Please. Oh, okay, construct. We are making the hideout bigger. Your squid looks so focused when they're crafting. It's the brows, but I love the brows on my squid. Wait. Oh my gosh, look. Wow, doesn't that look great? Oh my goodness, we have little like, you can now construct new facilities. You can now develop new gadgets. Your test range is bigger and can fit more stuff. Let's go. I want more things. Dopamine. What's this? Connects you to a laser. Extend it long enough and it'll get thicker and deal more damage. Oh, I need this bad. I'm not even looking at these. What is this? Okay. That's fun. I need this. I need this. No, because I want to go get a sock and a sandal too. The tether whale is my favorite gadget. Well, I'm excited to get it. Develop new gadget parts using stuff like stamina drops and oh. Scrap unwanted weapons. I need this so bad. I was like, there has to be a weapon scrapping system. Okay, we got to play more. We got to play more. Let's go, because there's junk all over this place. And I'm the only one cleaning it up. Well, level 15, level 16, okay. For those of us with unesthetic toes, it's a heaven-sent trend. You're watching me for self-care? Aww. Oh, I have to get the egg. Ooh, that was spicy. I'm just accepting that during streams like this, I have to focus during the challenges. So I hope y'all like the stimulation. This is just one of those games. A lot of non-binary action games lately, huh? On the stream. What do y'all think that means? Ooh. Maybe it means the non-binaries are ready for a fight. Claim your free boba birthday bucket, Gar. Birthday boba bucket. Bye, Ratty. Thank you for hanging out. I think it means we're getting Pride Part 3. I do too. We're almost level 15. I want to get new materials. I always forget what these are for. Looks like it'll be useful. Oh, for construction. In society, Inklings don't know that Octolings are different from them. They're too stupid. They just think that they're following some weird trends. Oh. The Splatoon world surprises me every day. I'm happy to be here to discover it. I should check out my compasses. I don't know how to do that. They keep talking about that. I keep seeing them, and I don't know what that means. Oh, you have to like follow them? Oh. I didn't know. I didn't know about this. See, when I was like trying to absorb everything on stream, it was just like too much. But like, I had to come back to it a bit. Hold on, the bot's not responding. Maybe this message on display explains it. Push yourself for a chance to upgrade your skills. I guess we'll have to leave the bot here and take our chances. Take a look at the weapons and gadgets you got saddled with before you go in. Oh my god. I have dash bomb? Oh. Reach the goal. What is about to happen, y'all? Oh, I see. Okay. I see. That's cool. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Up. Go. Right. Ooh! This is fun. I was hoping for something like this because I do find the mechanics of this like movement system to be really satisfying. Okay, you have to like press it right when you go. I gotta get some onion rings, girl. How do you not die from that? Maybe I can double jump? No. It's tricky. I can tell. I feel like I'm gonna fail this mission. Oh, this is cursed. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait, y'all. Wait. Wait, Nintendo. Oh my god. Okay. I like this game a lot. This is a fun game. Like, I feel like I'm playing like a video game, like for the first time in a long time. I see a first-time chatter. Oh my god, wait! Hi, Kaizen, welcome to the chat. Deltarune Chapter 3 will be next Tuesday. We haven't streamed it yet. But if you ever get worried about missing something like that, that'll definitely be on the VOD too, so. But thank you so much for stopping by. Or, I mean, you can hang out too if you want. I didn't mean to sound like, I was like, bye. Okay, these are hard because you have to get the things. Okay. Okay. Calm down, slow down. You have no how I screamed when I found you playing Raiders. I love Salmon Run. Before the release, I was like, oh, what if Fawn got into it and eventually would get like a salmon tier list or music idols? Oh, I mean, I've been wanting to get into this. So yeah, I'm having fun. I'm happy to know that people are excited. I'm trying to do this challenge here, girl. This is a really fun game. Like they play with like the all of the concepts that this game like has mechanically like really well. Like I'm just sitting, it's like Coco Melon, but it doesn't feel like one of those games where like there's challenge to it. Like there's a sense of achievement, I think. Okay, cool, thanks. Please, please. Try to hold R and releasing it when you're ready to go. Diva, it's not about holding R, it's about landing and getting it. I can't aim. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to yell. Y'all see how I just bumped right over it like this is Tails Runner? The way my character doesn't land on this giant hourglass. Suddenly, all the hitboxes don't make sense. Please. Please. Let me through. Thank you. Let me turn my mic down. I'm yelling today. That was not that. I mean, that was probably user error, yes, but they essentially just they were like, what if we made everything like stupid and fun? Weapon damage. All right, let's do it again. I'm pink now. Sticky Sweet. In Splatoon communities, lots of people make OCs out of their characters. Have you thought of a name for yours? I don't know, Queen, but I have found an artist that I do like their artwork, and they do offer character references, both anime style and furry style. And I was like, I want to start making character references for me, so that way I can start approaching artists to help me make art like out of my world inside of my head. So I guess I'll have to find a Splatoon artist to make a character reference sheet for what I am in the Splatoon universe too. I don't know. I just like, You know, Charlie XCX said nothing lasts forever, and I'm just like, yeah, that's true. Like I can make different OCs of how I feel on the internet. And then in like 30 years, nobody's going to really even know that happened. Last year, you said something about men not reaching their full physical potential until they reach 35. I think you were right. Thanks for all the love. Oh my goodness. That's exciting to know. Thank you for imparting that. I'm happy to get affirmation on that before I have to like go through and wonder. Now I can go through like the next 5 years of my life with like so much less weight. I'm so happy for you, Gar. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, I get bomb loons here. All right, let's try. How does this work? Okay. I'm excited to see how that pans out. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. These are fun. How do I get it to blow up? Yours is called Olives? Because I name them all off sandwich ingredients. That's fun. You shoot the blow up. Oh, I forgot I had weapons. Okay, oh, you can't quite shoot that far though. These are interesting. I'm about to get into the bread making era. What's your favorite kind of bread? I love sourdough. I am quite gluten intolerant. I found out one of my curry concentrates has like wheat in it, and I was like feeling sick. I was like, this doesn't feel right. Like, what's going on? And I looked at the can and I was like, oh, that's what it is. But I love sourdough. I can have a little bit of gluten. Like, I can have a slice or two of sourdough. But the way that I love to eat my curry dish is a lot of it at once. And I was like, oh, that made me sick. Oh, well. The exploding one will detonate the ones linked to it. I don't know how I know which one's the exploding one. I'm just trying to use the lines, honestly. I don't understand how it works. Oh, okay. They all do? Lacey Luscious just stole my man. Can someone use the squirt bucket on her, please? Damsel, thank you so much for leaving the comment. I was sometimes when I just like make a joke on TikTok, people like literally, I don't understand it. I think people think that I'm like I don't know. I'm a silly person and TikTok is funny. And the way that like I just blatantly lied and there's people who were like, "What?" I'm like, y'all need to know your references. What are you talking about? Okay, let's see if this works. What the heck? Y'all, this is so, like, what am I? Blow them up. Blow it up. No, I lost it. I see now that they explode, all the ones linked to it. I see that now. They have such silly physics. Okay. I'm seeing now. So I can do something like this. Linking, explode. Right. Now, Fawn Girl, I'm with you, but sometimes it gets a little niche. What did I say? What did I say? Oh, when it comes to my references, I don't know. Y'all, I have thousands of people who look at my face and my words every single day. I just have to accept that sometimes I'm going to have inside jokes or references that I want to express. That's the thing about TikTok is when you're on TikTok and somebody follows you, even though they like don't know who you are or engage with you, there's often like this like unspoken rule where they expect you to like always be on the same page. And I'm like, I think it's actually kind of funny because my analytics show that people like mess. So I was like, I'm just going to have fun. And I'm going to say the messiest thing I can think of. I just quoted Bailey J. Mills, and I knew people weren't going to know the context, and they were going to take it at face value because that is what TikTok is. And my analytics are showing that immediately it's my best performing video of the week. It's outdoing the Starman thing. I know what people want. I know what people want. Every day I get on TikTok to make content, I just draft it because I have to often ask myself, do I really want to make this? Because I know what people are going to want to watch. They want to watch somebody. They want to watch. Let's stop. It's fun, though. It's fun when you can just lie and just be like, haha, look what happened. Playing around with it is fun because I hope that people, like Damsel seeing it and like Undyne quoting that one comment, it's like, I do it because, I do stuff like that because I hope that y'all see it and see me just essentially shitposting. If Charlie XX watched that video, she would get it. She loves Bailey J. Mills. And that's why I love the Charlie album. How it makes me feel, how it makes me feel, how it makes me feel. Me lying on TikTok, but I love how it makes me feel. Oh, damsel, I'm telling you right now, a gummy post deadlock on that evening walk that you take when you got to take a break from deadlock. Listen to that album. It's a quick album. That's it. That's it right there. That's for you, damsel. That's the optimal listening. I know it. Okay, let's do some more compasses. I like doing compasses. How? Oh God, my lighting just spinned. It's still attached though. I think something got loose. It like was one way and then it spinned, so I think it got. They silenced your Tokyo Tony Destiny Bond reel on Instagram. That's so homophobic. Yeah, Gibger, I know. Hi, Gibger. It's okay. Sometimes having a short form video that like gets muted feels like meta being like closing a book. It makes me feel relief a little bit. I'm like, I'm glad that people enjoyed it while it lasted and it's just gone now. Unless you find it on TikTok. Oh my God, it's time for pink. Look, y'all, pink. Yeah, the mission, the compass missions are teaching me things. Oh, that's fun. We got what we wanted from this, so now it must go, little gay man in the phone. Yes, and I'm like, thank you. I'm glad I did it. Thank you. Because sometimes they're like, this is a great job, little gay man. We're going to leave this suspended in the back rooms of the internet for all of eternity, and we're going to continue to farm engagement from it, no matter how far away that you've gone from it creatively. This will always exist, and we'll continue to serve it to people and make them think that that's who you are now, forever, until we're done. Until we have milked every ounce of attention. Happy Partner Day, Zaliel. Yes, Tokyo Toni scares the crap out of me in the sense that I feel like she would just, I don't know, she just snaps on people. And I know she's in lolcow territory, but I do love her energy bad. And I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I'm sure you could ask this a lot, but are there any plans or hints you could share for the next GPL? We are in the midst of planning that. If you're excited about the next GPL, then just stay tuned. It'll be here before you know it. I'm honestly not. I think people have this misunderstanding that what I present comes from like time of me engineering, but honestly, I found that my content that resonates the most is when I just kind of let things happen. So like GPL for the past few seasons have been me just letting it happen with a loose concept. I don't overplan it. I just like let it happen. And that's what I'm really going to embrace this time too. I think I'm not like RuPaul's Drag Race or anything like that. I know like this is like a big series, but I'm just a little gay man in your phone having fun, and every GPL is going to be different. I feel like that's the way to do it. I just kind of like let myself have fun creatively and hope that people understand what's going on. Sometimes we fly too close to the sun and like people end up like, you know. This Tomodachi Life series can give you a bit more info on what's up for the next GPL. Oh, thank you, Steven. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to do this. You can't trick me, Nintendo. I've been playing your games for years. Silly, silly company. With this power-up by Mario, I'll be able to super jump away from your distraction. Aren't you RuPaul's Drag Race? I'm more entertaining? Thank you. I haven't had any complaints. Oh, now this looks fun. This looks fun. Come on, RuPaul. Teletubby us to in nature. I cheesed this level by jumping and walking across the obstacle. I don't know what I did. Pepto-Bismol. Hi, Matero. Let's keep doing this. I want more skills. Wait a minute. A new outfit? Wait, I want this one. Oh, that is so Friday. That is so Friday. Everybody put a 1 in chat if you're feeling so Friday. I do need to admit to my accountability partners that I did just spend $20 on Overwatch because I want Freya's streetwear skin. That's okay. You'll keep doing it. And then 10 years later, you'll put it down and start playing Deadlock, just like the rest of us. And then we'll sit in lobbies and listen to men narrate their suffering as we sort of wax on about the concepts that they could take further in a girly pop direction, though we know that there's a 30% chance they will. Oh, look, a shark. It's Saturday for you, Jelly? No, it's so Friday for you right now. Jelly, when somebody says to you, oh, it's a great Saturday today, you'll say, actually, girl, I'm feeling so Friday, but that's okay. So, Leo, thank you so much for 16 months. And then on Saturday evening, you'll be like, I'm feeling so Saturday now. Too bad it's over. Oh, I know how to use a shot pot. The question is, what kind of strange thing? What is this? No. I can't believe it's Friday and I did nothing productive all the week. Comet, you beat Splatoon. Now it's time to start farming content out of it. Now you're a Splatoon expert. You can start doing like lists. Listicles are good. People like listicles. People like really crazy stuff. Do like a, honestly, Comet, if you really want to bite the apple of content creation in 2026, do something like top 10 Splatoon NPCs that would totally, that would totally commit a financial abuse on you. Now I have to get a job. Ew! I tried that. I didn't like it. I haven't watched yesterday's VOD, but what's the format of Raiders? Is there a linear story? Is it a more mini challenge, unlock custom gear? There's a narrative that guides you through different worlds, very like Mario. But it's like a lobby, not a lobby based, it's sort of like a challenge based progression. Lots of just like really fun colors and stuff. But there's a story, but there's like different things that you grind out to upgrade your weapons and stuff. It's like Borderlands upgrading mixed with like a platformer. You know, Splatoon. How do you describe Splatoon? You know, what am I doing? I'm supposed to get out of here, girl. Can I jump on this? Maybe there's something here. Oh, I have to get the boxes. I love the audio design in Splatoon. There's something about... No, it's like... It's so unique, like, artistically. Like, down to the sound design. But it's just story mode leaving. I know. A child at my job today called me girl, boy, boy, girl. And I felt seen. In retrospect, those kids were right when they asked me, like, are you a boy or girl? I've been trying to wonder that too. Well, I've been wondering about that. Well, like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it's like this or that or the, you know, I can't decide. You don't have to decide. Or just gay, right? I don't think that I'm just gay. I feel like the people who are just gay are like very much, like you can tell that people are just gay these days. It's very easy to tell. Like you can be gay and like honestly in 2026, I really want us to start getting towards like just understanding each other as people. But if labels must be had, there are people who are just gay and that's okay. Curly fries, welcome to the chat. Ew. What? This nasty. Gross. This is like tower defense. I mean, all the labels are containers to understand, like, or give language to other people to help understand your inner world. That's the way I see it. Like, I've had a whole video discussing this, but like, when you tell somebody certain things about yourself, it helps them to understand more about you. But queer theory is, it's like, from what I understand, it's like, it's observing and analyzing the arbitrary nature of gender while also acknowledging its vital role in communication. Would you rather be gay or I don't know, Nia. I don't know how to answer that one. I'm doing more challenges, y'all. Now that y'all put me onto the compasses, oh, okay, so I finished up. So now let's level up. Where do I level up again? It's here. Yeah. Okay. And now I should have more space. I have 3. I can add this. And I have 2. Okay. Nice. The cunty blue hair diva in the shop. That's Shiver. All right. Let's continue. I am level 15. So I guess we'll do this. This is level 16. This is also level 16. That's probably going to be a really hard challenge, though, because those tend to be the hard challenges, and that's the boss. So let's do this. Yeah, they gave me a bunch of skill points. It was really useful, Cruel Youth. I didn't even know how it worked. A lot of stuff was happening to me, like, on the stream yesterday that I was like, I can't tell all these systems. But once I played it offline and, like, got a grip of that, then people were like, check out your compasses, and then it made sense to me. I was like, what are those things at the top of the screen? I'll never know. Let's go. Establishing defenses. Aerial assault. Ooh, there's a new enemy. Long boys. Ew! They all stink! Shaping our defense. Ooh, what's this? Oh my god, it's an organic squirt bucket! They only have those at Trader Joe's! Watch out, Fawn, they're icky. Yeah, I can tell. Gluten-free? Yes, it's the gluten-free organic squirt bucket. Oh my god. An alien craft? These do look like Dragon Balls. That's so funny. I didn't even think about that. I haven't been this excited for something since the Impossible Whopper came out. We won. Come with me to try the mega viral gluten-free, cruelty-free organic squirt bucket. I like all the levels so far. Like, in all honesty, games like this normally that have like a variety of different challenges, there's always one or two that you're like, ugh, hate it. I like all of them. They're all very fun for me. But I'm also like so new to this game that like everything is like novel and like, ooh. Okay, these guys I always try to get first because they go boom. Right. Fawn, you missed something in the last area? Baby, you gotta be way more specific than that. You can backtrack in this game. Hi, Matul. Oh, here's some stuff. Ooh, what's this? Aerial assault. Pulley brush. Where you just walked from? I'm gonna backtrack a bit. Let's see. These are like, these types of areas you can explore them like freely, so. And I tend to grind these. I grinded this one in the last world too, because I like that you can just like get a bunch of stuff. So I'm sure I'll see it, don't worry. And if you're worried about me picking stuff up, weapons and all those gadgets and stuff are automatically given to you at the end. You can pick them up to see what they are if you're interested, but like, you won't lose them. So we are Gucci. Kill them. Nico, thank you so much for 12 months. Cool Kitty Club. Nico's in the Cool Kitty Club. It's like actually insane that I've had to sing that so many times. Thank you so much, Nico. I think I'm an Octoling. I'm like that. I'm very much like that. So many kitties are golden. I know. It's really fun. Like, I don't... it's like, y'all, I have a video idea for Splatoon as well as Hell Maiden as well as Deadlock. It's going to be one of those videos that flop that I'm going to be like, oh my god, I had so much fun making it. But like, I've been really enjoying that lately. I just feel like... I feel like content and like the proliferation of AI content has made content so sloppy and gross and nasty that it actually is so much more fun making something that I just know is just like genuinely fun. Like it feels like old YouTube again. And I just feel like this game has like a lot of taste. It references a like really dense world, and it's like, it's strange and like fascinating because of it. But that kind of stuff you can't have unless you have a sense of taste, like a sense of personal direction, a sense of like what, something like this. Everything is iterative, but like at a certain point, it's like, how do you manage to create something so like, it's just refreshing. It's fun. Like this is the point of like art, is to like lose yourself in another person or a group of people's inner world. Like I know this is a Nintendo product, but like this is what I want to see from the likes of Nintendo, is new stuff elevated to this type of budget. And I feel like while the algorithm doesn't necessarily reward creators as much for not making like what's in right now, I feel like the audience, as somebody who is part of the audience, values it way more. There's like this sort of like divide I'm seeing where there's like real organic creators with like organic reach and creators who are able to ride the algorithm really well. And I just think that that's just going to become more and more of a prevalent thing in our ecosystem. That's fine. I guess what I want to say is, like, in the video that I'm thinking of is, like, to encourage people to stay creative and to stay weird and to stay human. Because it's very obvious that these algorithms are pushing, like, a very false narrative. And, you know, there's money to be made from playing that game, but I also see a window of opportunity to, like, be different. And games like this kind of inspire me. I have to say, this game really does take advantage of the power of the Switch 2. Baby, it's the most powerful system ever. I mean, even some of my favorite creators, they have to, you know, play the game sometimes, and I can see it and I can clock it, but it's very different from the people that you can tell don't have an organic community, but are able to make videos that work well for the platform. I was listening to something last night that was making me think of it. Oh, it wasn't last night. It was this morning. While I was grinding on Here in the Last World, I was listening to a podcast from this furry. He had like, he was like a VTuber or like in VR chat. And he was talking about like how algorithms have like changed like content and everything. I was listening to it because I was like, this might be interesting. But it was low-key like a really good podcast, and I'm going to go back and listen to a lot of his other stuff. And he has a video essay channel. But that was another thing that kind of hit my radar that I was like, I want to make a video that's talking about this, because I have my own thoughts about that. And I feel like my experiences and my perspective with games can like make something really compelling. Is Fry your fave Deep Cut member? Yes, Queen. And I wanted to try out the other Ultimates. After I've tried them all out now, though, she's still my favorite, and I want to get maximum bond with her. Don't gatekeep, shout it out. I don't remember the name of it right now. I'm still getting through it, too. Also, I'm excited to listen to the new A Bit Fruity podcast. I love Matt Bernstein's work. I told Cessa Lily this months ago, but I told her, I was like, I could definitely see you doing something that Matt Bernstein does, but talking about like queer stuff, like more like nerdy queer stuff. Sorry. Shiver's your favorite in all the fiction? Yeah, is Splatoon Raiders like a sequel? I know that they've done PvE games before, but are they all like a cohesive story? It follows up on Splatoon 3. Oh, interesting. So Splatoon 4 will be after this then. You can make the assumption, rather. That's kind of cool that they do like in-between games that aren't PvP. You would gag over the Splatoon 2. I do know that Splatoon has like a little bit of like punk, like almost like a Jet Set Radio type of like anti-capitalist commentary at certain points. But hey, y'all, run the numbers up. Twitch girlies, run the numbers up. VOD girlies, run the numbers up. Tell the algorithm that you want this content, and I'll keep making it. We can do a whole deep dive into Splatoon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm talking about into 2030, honey. But right now, my passion project is Deltarune. I can't have two passion projects. But if the algorithm wants a passion project, then I can have two passion projects. But the algorithm only really likes one. I think Splat 4 is going to be separate story because I think they said the previous 3 is a trilogy. Oh, that's fun. I like that they're like canonizing their game like this. That's fun. I also like these levels because you can take your time and like kind of fight at your own pace and like look around. It's fun for streaming, I think, or like listening to a podcast. Oh, I like this song. I like this song. Every game has idols who do news, and Deep Cut was introduced as the group for 3. Oh, so they need one for 4? Can I do one? I want to be in 4. Nintendo. I'll stop making squirt jokes if you put me in your game. Then I won't have to worry about the algorithm. Losers. I'm gonna splat you out. They've uploaded videos of voice actors for the idols recording their songs. Ugh. I guess we'll have to do 5. You will love Marina from 2. She's my favorite. Is she the pink one? I think I know her. I know there's a pink one. And she's like, hello. No, she's the other one. Oh, okay. I don't know her. That's Pearl, period. Oh, I'm too weak. What if I said I choose my own destiny? Oh, okay. I can't fight up there then. Okay, okay. Pearl is me low-key, but I want to be Marina. I still have to get into it. I didn't know that there was different pop stars for each game. I knew that there was pop stars, and I know they have like iconic little songs. I know that they have like new stuff. I know that they have like a really fun lobby and all that stuff. I know like the Splatoon, what makes Splatoon the divas, you know? But I didn't know that there was actual like pop stars with narratives. So like now my brain is like, oh, okay, so I could do a Splatoon pop star girly pop tier list. I was just complaining about the algorithm 5 minutes ago. Hello? You know? But I'm gonna enjoy Raiders first. I don't know what's up there, y'all. I'm gonna start crashing out. I wanna know what's up there. Oh, Phaun, you don't even know how important the idols are to the story. I do. Everybody talks about them on TikTok. When I go and lie on TikTok about my ex-husband cheating on me with a webcam lady named Lacey Luscious, I then scroll a little bit and I see like all this Splatoon stuff and everybody's like, Splatoon's so gaggy. The pop star in 2, she killed the king and destroyed Jeff Bezos. It's like, oh, okay, and that's why I'm playing Splatoon right now, because I want to know. There's also in-game bands that make the music for the online multiplayer and they have a semi-fleshed out character and it's crazy. Are those the pop stars or is that a different band? Are they making rock music? Different bands, different pop stars. There's different bands and different pop stars. Splatoon 3 Girly Pop Star tier list versus the bands. There's different bands. This music is also a salmon band, I believe. All music is diegetic. Okay, so girly pop tier list, the Splatoon pop star girly pop tier list versus the bands versus the salmons. They all have different concepts with music too. The Splatoon 3 girly pop princess pop off. Okay, so the Splatoon pop star girly pop tier list versus the bands versus the Octolings subgenre versus the salmons, where I tier out each of them to find the mothers of each of them to then put all the mothers against each other to find the mother of all Splatoon music characters. The lore like literally goes crazy because they have full bands for the battle music and PvP matches. Okay, so versus the PvP band. That's fun though. I'm excited. I'm poking fun, but like that's actually really fun to know. I like this world. And y'all will see me hitting that same angle with some other crazy cosplay accessories on my face. And that'll be the title. Like a sore thumb. Happy partner anniversary. The phaun tilt. It's my one good angle, y'all. I'm so bad at taking photos. I've never been good at taking photos. So I have like a repertoire of different thumbnail poses. Watch the lore videos. Why don't I just play the game? You know? I'm just like, is this like Kingdom Hearts where there's like a 2.5? 6 months in advance from Like a Sore Thumb. Thank you so much. I have never caught a stream before. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much. I'm assuming you're a VOD girly, or you don't know about the VOD. But if you do, then thank you. But if not, thank you for that. Stuns all the time. Thank you. I unlocked your weapon class? Wait a minute. Perfume Squelcher. The lead singer from Seaside having a beef with Squid Squad and claiming that he had originally written Now or Never and getting canceled in the universe Splatoon Twitter. Like, okay, so let's get the Perfume Squelcher. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay, so this is a sturdy gun. This has range, honey. Is this special to this? Long range shooter optimized for range and ink coverage. I've been looking for something with range. Okay. Let's play around with this for a little bit. You were calling the fish stinky phaun. I've been calling a lot of fish stinky today. Now, what is this? Wooden splatana. Sounds like katana. Horizontal slash, charge slash, lunge forward right before a slash. Okay, that has a little bit of range too, though. I'm good on that, but that's fun. All the weapons have been fun so far. This is still my favorite. Can I like save this? That's still my favorite. But I want to try something else. We will be. No, I can't be spending my money too much. Part development. No, I want weapon scrapping. Oh, but they take different things. Okay, I can get both. Wait, so there's different weapons that they're referencing from different games. Like these aren't just randomized names, but actual like canon weapons. Okay, so the Splatoon Girly Pop tier list of the pop stars versus the Octoling subgenre versus the bands versus the weapon mechanics. Weapon variants. Down Under versus the Slasians. Versus the Down Under Slasians. Squitina Royale. How girly pop is the Squelcher Boba Bucket Rush Squirter? As a non-native speaker, this is starting to sound the same as when I didn't understand English. Okay, so I love the shot pot. You need to develop the part ahead first. Oh. Knockback gas. Creates a gas cloud. This gadget that knocks stamina's back. How often the gas occurs varies depending on the part. Sprinkler. Adds a sprinkler to the start. I need a sprinkler. Y'all, this is opening up so much. The shot pod automatically activates when the... Y'all, this is opening it up a lot for me. Okay, we gotta go grind. This is a lot. I need the sprinkler bad. Okay. Okay, so before we do the boss, let's try this challenge. The canonical clothing brands. Okay, I might need to get into the Splatoon world. I'm only one game in, y'all. Oh, I hate these things. They're cheating. Get over here, robots. Gotta snipe them out of the sky. My robot is so useless. Paige, thank you for gifting the subs. Thank you so much. Okay. We have got to stop with the snakes. Stop bouncing away, please. I need to launch off of you. This is hard. If you don't want to deal with the chat GPT robot and have a living person, you got to deal with the living person doing the work. Hey, that's real. After 10K steps and a bag of Popeye shrimp, I'm just Glad I'm the witness to the ongoing slay. That sounds great, Sean. Savage rating. I know, that's what it feels like. Okay, I can do this time. You have to like stay on top of these snakes, bro. I hope there's less. I hope there's only one sub level. Okay, where's the next one? Let's go. No! Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, yeah. This is insane. These challenges are so hard. Like, it gets to a point where you can't even see them, girl. Okay, I think I'm getting better at this game. Literally raining dookie on you. That part. Right. Don't tell me there's more. Okay, it's done. Sippy cup dwallies. I just got some sippy cups. Oh, and a bow. These are cool. Okay, let's try. Wait, I kind of like that. Let me look at that. So much fashion in the game, too. I like these. I like this one and this one. This is kind of cunt. I like the silhouette. I like that. Okay, weapons that are dual wielded and offer high mobility. L plus B to roll. Y'all, this game has so much content. L plus B. Oh. If it is so, don't worry. I'll pitch the tent, babe. You don't... You go get some firewood. It very much is. This is very much the kind of guy who wants to fall in love, like, with somebody who likes to go camping as much as him. I like this one. I like all of these weapons. Shoot, charge, and shoot. Shoot while jumping to fire ink vertically. Okay. Well, that's strong. I like the dualies. I feel like I like the concept of camping, but I worry that I don't really like camping. And I don't like glamping. I'm not gonna do no glamping. This also has a buff on it too, so those will be fun to use. I'm not gonna upgrade them because I'm still playing around. It's really good damage, Prince, it is. But my gadgets are more strong and I focus on them more. What does it do though? Recovers HP 10% faster. Period. What was I looking for? Oh, I wanted to grind materials. That's right. Let's see if I can make anything else. Can't make anything here because I was still looking for that. I can make parts. Upgrade your hideout shit to level 3. I want sprinkler, and I need parts for sprinkler. Okay. So we're just gonna keep playing then. I think with the right equipment and the right people, it can be so fun. Like, I gotta have my 2-person hammock, or I'm not having. That's actually true with the right people, because camping is like a little bit of like sort of communal like responsibility. You can't. You either have to understand who you're camping with, or like everybody's like. I guess that's it. Everybody has to be on the same page, because it can be awful. It might be early to say, but can I ask for today's outro to be Fly Octo Fly? Queen, I am unfortunately doing 2007 by Charlie XCX, because that feels like my send-off for the week. I remember the first time I went camping, I could not sleep because the forest was so loud at night. I like that, though. I've been camping once, and I liked it. Thank you, Queen. Okay, let's keep playing. I'm starting to get the hang of all these currencies. All right, let's do the boss battle. Get ready. This is going to be crazy. How's the raid going? Cosmic is going well. We're about to do the boss. I like the dualies. I like being able to dodge. Yeah, I like the dualies. I think I found my weapon. Another one of them. Look at this music. The soundtrack of this game, it gives like Jet Set Radio. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I wish more companies embraced projects like this, because they have the money to highlight and greenlight stuff like this. This is what people like. Maybe I'm just assuming everyone has the same taste as me. Whoa. Music is also, as you're saying, Damsel, music is also such an effective way to like keep your audience engaged with media. Like, having a spontaneous and fun sort of story and narrative happening with the underscore is like background noise for your brain. It's almost like having a good underscore is the equivalent of doing like Subway Surfers on a TikTok. I think there's validity in that. I think it creates good entertainment. Okay, I flopped this round, but that's okay. We had to learn. It's the boss. The fans want to see the squirting content. Well, we're trying to get there. Hi, Antonio. My current nemesis are those snakes. The snakes and the shields. They really get me. Which is why I'm going to focus on them first. Let's go. Assault! Ha! Ha! Deploying my tools. Anytime I see a shielded individual, they are getting priority. I found one. Okay, now it's starting to sound a little. A squirt storm! Me trying not to spill the beans on Salmonid lore and their philosophy. Feel the wrath of the goddess! You know what? We are 3 months away from Marvel Rivals actually doing that. Custom voice lines that you can buy for $50 of Storm saying what I just said. I won't say it again. Because I said it as a joke, but they would they would be like, no, it's a joke, guys. Just like they did with Captain America girl. Y'all, I saw that. I saw a TikTok of the Captain America skin. I was like, is this a mod? And people were like, that's not a mod. I say it like jokingly, but I also think it's kind of iconic in camp, considering the world we live in our day and age. Like, to see a Disney product just become that. There was a change? Uh-oh, was there a controversy? Let me pay attention. I wasn't gonna buy this game, but the gameplay looks really satisfying. It actually is. I opened this by saying today that this game is just like a really fun video game. Like, that's a really fun way to describe it. Like, it's a fun video game. I don't know if you're not a gamer, I don't know if you'd be able to pick up a lot of this, but if you played enough action games, this is a very satisfying game. That being said, I do think this is a very expensive game. There's a lot of indie projects that are also very fun and snappy and actiony too. Hell Maiden for $9.99. You could play. It's not like this, but it's a bullet heaven. It's really fun. It's got that like, no, y'all, I'm bad at these. Okay, let's do it. I've got this. Let's go. Come on. Girl, you just getting knocked around. I need to kill it. This is probably my cleanest boss fight. Wait a minute. I guess it's just walking in a slow line. Yeah, those things hit really hard. Me telling everyone and their mother I know about Hell Maiden. It's such a cool game. Return the slab. Return the slab. Return the slab. Damage is increased by 50% when you're in danger. That might actually help for me. You think about him too often? Hi, you got it, Gary. Just check in and say hi. Hi. Me when the enemy team takes the urn. Oh, their story. What do we have here? A cute little spatula. There's something real familiar about it. Isn't that design on it your family emblem, Fry? You're right. The Onaga clan crest. You're totally right. We have something just like that at my house. I've seen it on an heirloom hairpin from my great-great-grandpa's generation. I did hear that salmon had stole one of them a long, long time ago. Hi, Miss Pink Succubus. Would this have been around when swarms of salmonids sometimes descended on Splatsville? Apparently, in those dire times, it was 3 families who would smack them back at sea. If something stolen so long ago ended up here and now, then that means the salmonids that attacked Splatsville generations ago were from the Spearlight Islands. Ooh, now that's a lore drop. I've read that every salmonid attack left the city in pretty rough shape back then. It must have cost a fortune to fix up all the homes and roads over and over. Yeah, no doubt. Which to say, the salmonids here owe us a bundle with interest. How dare they track mud into our clean city? We'll make them pay 3 times over. I'm really interested to know about the tensions between all of the different societies that live in this world. I don't know. My personal experiences in the world make me feel apprehensive when people are like us versus them, but this is also a video game. But people also said, you know, this is also crazy. Like, it could mean something more. Hi, Jarek. Thank you so much. Happy partner anniversary. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jarek. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see if we got the items I'm looking for. I want the sprinkler. Still no. Oh, wait, we did unlock it, though. I bet if I did it again, I'd get it. Yeah, let's do that boss battle again. Jarek, thank you for 17 months. I'm having a great stream, Pink Succubus. Okay, so there's things over here, but I'm gonna do this boss battle again because I can get those items. Let's go. This game is so fun. Oh, I'm an octoling. Wait. If this game is like kind of playing, if Deadlock is playing first person or third person League of Legends as an Overwatch character, this is kind of playing like Hell Maiden or Vampire Survivor as an Overwatch character. That's how I'll describe the game quickly in one sentence. So how do you describe playing Splatoon Raiders? It's like playing Vampire Survivor if you were an Overwatch character. Defeating them with brat goop. Now that's not a fully comprehensive way of describing it, but I feel like a layman's would be able to understand that. Let's blow him up. Ooh, I'm so strong now. I'm gonna save my ult. This is how I imagine playing Viscous is like. It kind of is like that. All right. Oh no. Looks like I need a squirt. My Overwatch character. If anybody asks me, Fawn, what Overwatch character would you want to be if you were in the Overwatch world? Now y'all know. Can't wait for school to start. You love having time for streams. I think it's so cool how content and like the vibe of everything changes depending on like what my audience is up to. I guess it's just how people are, but when you make content and you kind of have like a sort of static thing that you interface with people in often, it's really fun and like almost comforting to know that like all humans definitely all kind of follow very similar rhythms. Like, it doesn't matter how complicated and different our lives are. We all kind of act different during summer and spring and fall and winter. I like to know that we're just part of the earth. It makes me like not feel like I have to care about I don't know, like bills and stuff. It's like whatever. I'm just a human, and it's summertime, and I play video game on summer. I have to win. No. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. Spring, summer, 26. I might have gotten the stuff I need though. Nope, I need more smoker's tank. Is there a way to look up Where things drop. Let's see. There's like a stuff menu. Maybe it's in my map. ZL. It's in the X menu. Oh, thank you. Stuff. Salmonid drops. Oh, they drop from the big squiggly guys. Okay, so I don't even have to do that boss then. We gotta find the squiggly guys. So here we go. Squiggly guys. And I can just run around here. Okay. Big Man is so... Y'all really like Big Man. I'm happy for y'all. Press X. Oh. I did. Once you start getting the hang of the game, it's like really fun. For a while, it's like I can't tell what's going on, but like once my eyes adjust, it's very engaging. Have you heard of the songs by Deep Cut? I know that they're like a band versus the Pop Stars versus Jujubee. But I'm just now getting acquainted with them. When Splatoon dropped Animal Crossing Furniture, trust I was on it. I totally get why people are like super excited about Splatoon because this game is like very easy to love. This world and like the way the gameplay is, it's very easy to love. I tried the motion controls. Comment sent me some info on how I could calibrate it, and I tried it, and I was like, I'm just gonna be an unk and do this. But people did describe to me because I think I let on that I was like stressing out about the memes of it all. I get that like people kind of just meme each other about that, but I'm just gonna do these controls because they're more comfy for me. But I am the type of person that's very curious, so like I'll probably off stream like every now and then try it, but I feel like the gameplay looks better when I do it this way. Okay, pay attention, pay attention. Yeah, these guys, they always get me when I don't pay attention. What did we think of Card Decline? It made me think of you. Oh yeah, I like Card Decline. I can see how you could think of me at that. I like that. The whole album I actually really liked. I don't want to sound too like over important, but a lot of the things that she talks about, like I very much feel in my personal life, and it's like very comforting to hear an artist at the top of her game like this still feel like to just go. Somebody left a comment on Blue Sky from Miss Nine's Stan account, which just makes so much sense for them to articulate this. But they were like, it feels like this feels like an extension of the Brat, and like this song, as opposed, I'm gonna go further with it and say that this song, which they also said, like the ending song feels like a really good end to an era, but I found like the comparison between how Brat can loop over and over and over again and this one can end really does feel like she's kind of ending the chapter of Brat, because even the song itself kind of just admits that like even she's like over the era, and like while it might live on for a while, like it's not her job to like exist in that always. Like her job is to be an artist. I love Charlie XCX. Hi, McDayday. I haven't listened to Willow's new album. I did hear about it, though. I heard that it was really good. Card Decline wasn't my favorite song, like, sonically, but it was a great song. I think all the songs are really good. And this comes from somebody who's been listening to almost, like, exclusively dance music for, like, 3 years straight. I mean, this is like a very dancey, upbeat album, but I kind of like that they played with analog stuff and even like subverted like certain sounds. Like you would think that because it's like a rock album and like it's sort of vague concept that it would be all analog rock music, but they even like sort of like loop like analog things that they recorded and like return to like a more PC music sound, and it's just like a playful, fun album. It's also a quick listen too. It's not like a super long album. Typically, like when artists hit like a big sort of mainstream moment like this and they have a lot of capital, they'll like do an art pop and it'll be like a little bit too much to ingest for like a sort of typical audience. But Charlie kind of just keeps it quick and interesting. I saw this thing that said the vinyl loops at the end forever until you manually stop it. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. It's almost like it's asking the audience to also put an end to it. And in the album itself, they almost like sort of, it ends to a point where it's like you can wait for it to end, but they almost try to like annoy you into ending it. Because it's the one moment in the album at the very end where it almost becomes like uncomfortable to listen to. That's cool. I like that. God, see, like when people put music in like workout like that, it makes me want to just stay true to like the stuff that's interesting to me, because she wasn't able to make that without just having like a wealth of knowledge and like inspirations that she's just stayed true to. I would say that Charlie has a secret side to her that really likes old man Hollywood art, but she like synthesizes or alchemizes those inspirations in a cool way. Okay. I've been listening to it the past 24 hours. Oh, all you've been listening to is Check. That's fine. I listened to that this morning too. I'll be sitting pretty with my girls. Check. Whoa. I want to get the sprinkler, y'all, and then I might do like another level, but I won't do the next boss on stream. But I still want to play a little bit more. For some reason, they don't teach in the game this, but you can do a squid roll that's really useful for mobility and dodging. You swim in squid form and then jump in opposite direction and you'll roll. Okay, I'll try that after this battle. Well, oh, I see. Nice, okay. That's fun. New tech. Don't really know the full use of that, but it is faster. Has a little bit more oomph to it. Y'all know I love mobility tech, even though I'm very bad at playing games. I need Charlie to work with the Venga Boys again so bad. This game is very well made. I like this game a lot. The salmon looks squishy. This whole game is like playing inside of a Haribo gummy bag. Like, I love it. Okay, I'm not going to do the full yield. I love doing that. But I'm really trying to get this sprinkler. I should definitely have what I need, right? Let's just keep pushing. We'll get this eventually. Let's look at more contents. I feel like this game is one that you don't want to get too caught in the weeds. You might want to keep it like pushing. We're going to do level 19 versus level 17. We'll do level 17. It reloads a bit faster? Oh, okay. Bowser's Castle. So y'all, this is the ending of the trilogy then? So this is like, how many spin-offs were in the trilogy? Like 2? So it's like a 5-part game of a narrative? That's cool. I remember seeing fan art of playable salmonlings, and I feel like that would be such an interesting idea for a later Splatoon game. They obviously have a lot of lore based off of what I can detect in the chat. I'm interested to know more, but I kind of want to just like play this game and like receive it as it is. The fact that Comet was able to beat it so quickly with like some hardcore time investment makes me think that this is not a long narrative. So I might be able to just play it and then like let this be like my intro and then get some questions answered. Maybe retroactively with some like content, you know? Or just playing the games. This is the first spin-off, but there were a bunch of story mode DLC. Oh, right. Because people were coming in yesterday being like, is this like the DLC? And I remember hearing and like seeing the trailers for the DLC that were like PvE story modes. That's cool. So this is like their first try at like really like canonizing this style then. Oh. That's why people were like, it's a story mode. Why don't we have fun and do new things? Not everything has to be nostalgia. You see how much fun this game is? To just write off such a fun game. Anyway, I'm not gonna get y'all started on that. Splatoon 2 had Octo expansion, DLC, and Splatoon 3 had side story. So this feels like a really like fun send-off to the entire thing that they've been building up, since they've been introducing weapons and characters and all kinds of things in the lore. I'm here to witness the ending of a chapter, it feels like, in the franchise. Because the game kind of started as ARMS, and low-key ARMS tried to reheat Splatoon's nachos. They were like, oh, let's do another PvP game and then slowly introduce DLC that makes it a broader franchise. And Splatoon was like, we're already doing that. It's kind of crazy the amount of content they've been able to put out in the past 10 years. I mean, these companies, I feel like that canceled vlog, I talked about this with South of Midnight, but it's like it's a double-edged sword to have access to these bigger companies. Like working with Nintendo can be a huge boon, but these big companies aren't going to guarantee success, but they can give you access to like much bigger like projects. But I feel like you have to be a little bit more skilled and know how to wield such like powerful resources, because it can just become a mess. There's so much love the devs put into the lore of this game, so it's so weird when people are weird about Splatoon having story. Oh, baby. Katya was brought up something really fun. Katya used to have a podcast before she was even collaborating with Trixie, where she was collabing with somebody that she knew in Boston. But in that podcast, I recall listening to it when I was a teenager, and she like really... Katya's a lot more philosophical and like much more of a deep thinker than I think she lets on. But Trixie was like in the podcast kind of caught up on the fact that like some people can watch, I think the series called like The Boys, which is like a really harsh criticism of like capitalism and our current government. And she can watch it with like conservative people like in her family, and they just don't get that like they're being talked about. And she was like, what is that? How do they not get that? And Katya was like, baby, some people don't, they don't watch for story. They just look at stuff. And that can be applied to stuff like Splatoon. There's people who like want the familiar thing. And I think that it's valid to want the familiar thing, especially for products in this economy that are so expensive. But I just don't think that you should be engaging in like criticizing it as like a multimedia piece if like you are averse to anything different. Because that to me signals that you aren't really engaging with it in any other way than just like criticizing it because it's not what you think it is or like what you're familiar with. And I think a lot of people are like, oh, it's the phones, it's TikTok. I think that they've exasperated and accelerated stuff that's already been happening because people have been dumb for a second. But not everybody. I journaled about this actually recently. One thing that working in social media has taught me and having a community like this is that there are people who are on the same page as me. It's just easier to focus on the people who like frustrate you or like that you wish you could bring into enlightenment. But I feel like that's just like a common human struggle. It doesn't matter about the phones or the technology. That's something that many people have often like been concerned with. It's like the burden of knowledge or whatever. The writers of The Boys literally had to make the show less subtle over time because people just weren't. Yeah, I've heard. I feel like it's not only people making people dumber, but we can see exactly. Yes, exactly, Dino. We see now the truth laid bare. And not the fun bear kind. I was going to sing I'm Blue Dabba Dee, but I'm purple, actually. I would like to watch The Boys, but I just don't want to get into a whole big series about superheroes. Another one, you know? I barely even finished John Wick, and I'm supposed to be watching Utena. I just had a conversation recently about how I need to watch Nana. What's wrong with me? I'm over here playing Splatoon. Where are my priorities? I think this is why I don't support the idea that you need to play the game to understand the story, because there's so many players that play the game and refuse to consume the narrative. Oh yes, Wet Ghost. To me, I like the vehicle of playing the game to get the story, but it's totally valid. Like, for example, I haven't played many Silent Hills or Resident Evils, but I love to know the story of those worlds. Also, playing the games helps me to like remember stuff. Like if I listen to somebody telling me the story, it's almost the same way of like listening on TikTok where I just don't remember it after a long period of time. So it really is just like, what do you want to have be like a more immersive experience? Now that we talk about bears, can we talk about the skinification of the bear body and the collective mind? I mean, we can. I don't know what point we'll get to. I think all of us are mourning that. In my opinion, whenever there is collective thought that I don't agree with, I have to remember that there is the opposite. One thing cannot exist without its opposite, right? So instead of feeling defeated about us losing so many beautiful bears, I'm going to continue to encourage and praise the ones that do exist to stand as the opposite of my suffering. You know? Focus on the silver lining and the positivity and continue to give that collective thought. And then it'll become more true. But what do I know? I play Splatoon. I feel like with all the video games coming out / in the limelight, there's no time for TV series. Yeah, Angels, we are spoiled for choice in the first world. I don't think that we should say first world anymore. I was just using that as a quick reference to explain my thoughts. Ink Pro. Can I make the weapon yet? Freddy Fazbear? No, I'm Glamrock Markiplier. I can make the sprinkler! The sprinkler. Did you watch the Orbital Avatar: The Last Airbender series? No, Flygon, but I do know that everybody is like up in arms about like y'all had watched a leak and then suddenly the leak was true and now y'all are gags about the leak. I don't know. I don't get into Avatar. After hearing what I'm hearing about what's going on in the Avatar community, I don't think I want to get into Avatar. Too many episodes, too much drama. But y'all have fun. I'm hearing it's exciting. First and foremost, it's exciting for y'all, so I encourage y'all to lean into the excitement. Have fun. Is Big Man Bear Rep? I can't speak for that. I feel like it is. The sprinkler is on. I wonder if I can make anything else, because I was grinding a bit. I might have some residual leftovers. Range up? No. So I have 4. I'm using one here. I could go to 3 and get more damage. Yeah, I'll do that. Which will leave me 3 more. I could go up here. Right. Guess I'll do duration up. This is interesting because I love watching playthroughs because I'm usually drawn to narrative and storytelling through gameplay, but I am just not. Miss Pink, that's so real. Like, that's what I was saying earlier, is this game is really fun. It's a really fun video game, and I feel like people who like art and can like identify different mediums as artists or creatives. We were just talking about this. Some people can't really get into the nuance of creation. But around here, I feel like we kind of have that because of me. I'm a pretentious hipster rising. So, like, yeah, it's, like, totally real, but I don't think that this game would be digestible for somebody who doesn't play games often. Like, I play games every single day for hours a day. So, like, I can sort of, like, understand the game sense of it all. But I think that's also what makes Splatoon so refreshing as a Nintendo game, because Nintendo often is criticized for being a little bit too watered down. But I do think that, like, watching people play games is, like, a really valid way of knowing about it. And I often tell people, like, if you don't want to spend money on, like, a full price game, but you want to, like, know what's going on because you're a fan of the franchise, and you also like to just see, like, new things and be inspired by it, you can just watch somebody play it. Even before the internet, people used to sit on the couch together and just watch each other play games and, like, pass it off back and forth. Final Fantasy XIV Homeowner Moon, very true. Yeah, Angels, I agree with that. Yeah, and if anybody asks if I'm a homeowner, I technically am. Okay, I really could keep going with this game, y'all. I'm gonna play a little bit more. Y'all already know what that means. There's 30 minutes to 3 more hours of content today. Oh, y'all know I love mining the huge crystals. Let's go. This is my favorite game mode. New enemy. New enemy. There's a bomb guy. I gotta get him first. Dang it. Give me chance. Oh, this game is really fun once it starts, like, heating up. The new stamina was giving Mary Poppins. Very that, yes. Okay. I like the red ones the most, because I think they give more. But there's so many compelling engagements. Is this game like side order DLC? Yes, that's what I'm hearing. There's so much on screen. Yes, I love it. It's a little overwhelming at first, but once you put like at least like 5 hours in, it starts making sense, and then you start like transcending into like a new form of perception. It's really fun. Gotcha. Ooh, they got me. Wait a minute. I haven't played the Splatoon franchise since 2020. Oh, baby. That was the timeline shift. That's what the conspiracy theorists say. After 2020, everybody went to the timeline. My timeline, I was actually really rich. So like whenever we start fixing the timelines, I'm supposed to actually have $3 million of liquid cash at all times. But that was my timeline though, so I know that we're in a different one and we're trying to figure it out, but when we do figure it out, that's my timeline. Yeah. I was really happy and not socially anxious. Yeah, so when we figure that out, Digital, we're going to make sure that you're happy and socially not anxious anymore, but we have to figure it out first. Once I get my $3 million, that's when you should be, that's when all of those things should like return. I love doing the aerial stuff. Like, that's my favorite part. Many Splatoons were rated. Honey, I can't stop. Baby, I can't stop. I had the same body as Halston, so send me back. I used to be a party girl on a yacht with like 5 men on my side. Yeah, I know, we're in the timeline shift. My timeline, I was like so rich and stuff. Like I was like, I'm excited to go back to it. Like there were so many things I was doing, but I can wait. You know, I'm patient. I can play games and stuff. This timeline has like fun games, so I can wait a bit. But when we do fix it, I'm supposed to have $3 million of cash liquid at all times. When we fix all of our timelines. And I'm not an expert. I would really encourage y'all to look up timeline shift on TikTok to get fully involved and immersed in what's happening right now. But every now and then the experts tell me on TikTok that we will have a timeline change back to normal anytime now. Anytime. There's something very glam about doing a little twirl midair. Yes, I'm gonna do it again. Twirling shot. In a past life, I was a barn cat. I don't think I've had that past life, but that's a really fun one. I don't think that I've been a cat in a past life yet. I think I'm about to be though. Hopefully not anytime soon, but you get what I'm saying. Like, this one's hard. Oh my god. Stop. Phaun, since we are on the topic of games, there's this creature catching game I found recently with a girly pop name called Animo. The anime are just Pokemon, to be honest, are so cute and customization is so good. Let me look this one up. Okay, so Animo, yeah, that one looks cute. There's this trend right now happening post Infinity Nikki. I think Infinity Nikki was the one to like actually finally like make this product like tangible. But I don't really know what to call it, but it's like I'll believe the creature catching when I see it when it comes to that game. That looks like Infinity Nikki, where you'll have Pokemon that are basically just like giving you little jump puzzle challenges that you can summon every now and then. But I'm not sitting here being like, oh, that could never be Pokemon. But I have seen that. But yeah, I know about that. I can't say I'm fully excited about it. It's pretty. But I was there for Black Desert Online. Well, okay, y'all. I don't need. I know what animal is. Trust me, a creature catcher that looked that cute and pretty coming out. I looked into it. I'm just giving y'all my honest opinion. I'm not really trying to convince people of anything. If you're excited about it, I'm excited too. I'm excited to see what it is. But y'all know that I already naturally don't get into trailers, so if I already have less than favorable excitement, then I'm just like going to be like, okay, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Release the game. Out of all the Splatoon characters you've seen so far, not sure if you mentioned it, but do you enjoy Powered 1.0? I do not play it. Anytime that word comes up, I get anxious and this chat gets weird. I had a whole spiel about that yesterday. I mean, I don't mind talking about it, but I don't play it. And I probably won't touch that with a 10-foot pole because there's like 10 other creature catchers that I would rather touch first before I expose my nervous system to that conversation. Speaking of the past lives, last week in San Diego Pride, I was at an afters. I want to go to San Diego. I sat down and four people were talking about their past lives. I started feeling self-conscious because I have never felt in tune with my past life. You might be a baby. You might be a spirit baby. Okay, out of all the Splatoon characters you've seen so far, who would you say is Mother? Fry. Fry. I'm a Fry stan so far. I mean, I've only seen like 5, so. You just got the joke of the stream title. If Animal comes out is fun, I hate to like, I don't want to like rain on people's parade, but I do want to be honest. If Animal comes out and it's fun, then like, heck yeah. I mean, I might even like, knowing me, there might even be a stream where I try it out and play it, you know? But yeah, that's just so far off. And I'm killing salmon. or blowing them up with inking salmon. These, oh, you can pop their little guns. Okay. Pop my butt. Have you heard of something called Little Witch Academia? I rewatched it after playing Hell Maiden. Little Witch Academia. Yes, I know about that. Yeah, I was really excited about that show. That was the one that was made. I think that was the one that was made by Tite Kubo, or he was like involved in some way. I've seen a little bit of that. I don't know if I've watched all of it. Tite Kubo did do a witch series that I watched. It was really quick. Or at least I heard it was like in the universe, somehow tangentially for the fans. I think I saw that though. I know of that though. At least I've seen the pictures. Speaking of Paldea, am I crazy or did the 30th anniversary just like breeze by? Oh, they're having a big, they're doing a big convention. And they're really pushing a lot of content out. Like they've been launching products. I think we have to remind ourselves that Pokemon is multimedia, so they're not releasing games all the time, but they have released a lot of apps, a lot of their merch push this year is insane. TCG Pocket, like there's a lot of stuff. I don't know how Pokemon would be able to like be like the 30th anniversary, because everything Pokemon does is like always seen as a negative. Like there's always like an equal amount of like people who don't like it. So I think they just kind of just release content and just let it happen. But I do anticipate that this will be a pretty big convention this year, because they did rebrand the convention to XP, and it'll be like its own convention with the World Championships being like just an optional ticket that you can get to a separate event. So I would stay tuned. They also announced the new Pokemon this year. And I'd rather them take time on it. I don't care if it's the 30th anniversary. I want the next game to be playable. I don't know. I think people fancy themselves like critics and stuff. I think we have to understand that like the social media and the way that it is these days literally encourages people to just act on impulse. And I think that people just get off on like having a contrarian opinion. We're all just acting like teenagers on the internet sometimes when it comes to like media. So like I really tune it out, y'all. Like when I tell y'all that I only know things when like if I just am personally into it or somebody tells me. Otherwise, I just don't really enjoy. This comes from an internet kid. I really don't enjoy the way people are on the internet. I haven't for a minute. But as an internet person, I'm so happy to be like a content creator because my community is actually like so nice. I feel like I would just be offline if I didn't have this. Yes, take their sweet time to make sure that Gekwa slays. I want Gekwa to have a great debut. Apparently there was a big leak, so I would keep I would keep my eyes peeled. I don't look at leaks, so. But I'm sure. So the next Pokemon XP is happening in August, if I recall correctly. So I'm sure a trailer's gonna drop like next month or something. But they're not releasing the game till next year, so I would expect like the mainline Pokemon to have a pretty like slower like hype cycle. Because I noticed this with Legenza, they did their marketing very, very fast for Legenza, so I think they're kind of like dripping it out until the game's actually ready, you know? Because once the game is ready, they'll probably be like, okay, let's advertise this for 3 months, like we did with Legenza, and then like just release it. Do we think fall 2027? I would feel like fall 2027 would be like a safe place to put your expectations. I'm kind of cynical about it though, and I do believe that people are going to think that it's going to be released January 1st, 2027. If they don't, then they're going to be mad. They're changing the upcoming title to Wig and Weave. Well, I'm glad that they're finally waking up to modern marketing. Woo. Dang it. I knew that was going to happen. Well, now I know that I take enough significant damage from those things. But I did get a lot of stuff. That's nice at least. They don't punish you too bad. Ooh. Maple Story Classic. That's another one that we're waiting for. The way you moved, you got any dance experience? I want to... Wait. Oh, wait. I just got another bond level with Fry. That reminds me, this one time when this blinged out older lady made me an offer. She has some B-list fashion designer who wanted me to go with her overseas as an exclusive model. Seemed kind of sketch, honestly, but no one feeds me that well. But no one who feeds me that well can be all that bad. But I turned down the exclusive contract thing. I want to stay put and take the Onaga clan to new heights. I knew that I liked her for a reason. She's a model. Well, I guess now we know she's a model. All right. I'm going to finish it up here, but I do want to see what other things I can make before I get off of here, because I'm going to go on a little walk. Okay. This is the main one I like doing. Weapon scrapping. That's what I've been wanting. Okay. I'm happy because I came into the stream wanting to do that. I feel like something weird's happening at Nexon Damsel because they seem so excited to announce that, and now it's kind of like locked Maybe they're trying to time it because these kinds of like classic servers only really have a certain shelf life. So they're probably trying to time it at a right time to get like maximum people playing. All right, I'm gonna check my weapons before I scrap. MLO's taking over the Splatoon world. They're very lucky Fawn arrived. I know. Somebody said that they like my Splatoon character and they want them to be a model. So y'all can play around with that. I don't mind them being a model. I don't know how we'll canonize them in our world, but sure. All of our other girlies have been models. Okay, let me look at my weapons. I have a level 19, which is, I do like those. Whoa. Oil drum pow slasher. Wow, okay. I'm gonna keep my dualies, honestly. My dualies and my upgraded brush. Unless there's another level 16 brush. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in that. Okay. I saw they're releasing a new Silent Hill game later this year. Like, didn't the last one come out 5 minutes ago? Apparently they're doing annual games, which is crazy. They're probably doing the Call of Duty thing where they have different studios like sort of creating like a different rhythm of releases. Which I don't mind, but be wary of that because that does mean that they're going to eventually hit the churn. But that's not all bad. Okay, so I want to keep... I'm going to keep that because it's a 3-star, but I'm going to scrap everything else. Scrap, scrap. I want to keep the brush and the umbrella. They gave me all these guns. I was hoping there was a scrapping system. I was like, how do these Splatoon players keep track of all these weapons? Oh, nice, damsel. I'm glad to see that. Well, that'll be fun. Silent Hill's another one I want to get in on, but I'll kind of wait to get the temperature of that. I can't be on everything, you know? And one day I do want to, like, go through all this lore, but let's look at some of the new ones. We have Spring Chum here. Quahog. Kind of has cool hair. Oh, Bomb Quahog. Now that's just far gone. Speaking of far gone, that's not even a salmon anymore. This. Ugh, I can't stand this thing. I can't stand scrappers. Scrappers, go to hell. Slam and Lid. Now Miss Clam Slammer. That's what I call her. We also have Goldie. Now I like Goldie. Drizzler, they're fun. They have a fun gimmick, and they're not annoying like Scrapper. Moz. Moz, I feel like for something so big and something so like theatric, she really kind of lost her place in the field. I don't really see her much. She just kind of just blows up. Now Smoker is annoying, but they add an element of fun as opposed to Scrapper making it not fun. And Flyfish. Kind of a flop, kind of annoying, kind of gives Jetpack Cat. It's like, okay, it's fun because you're funny and silly to look at, but you low-key like kind of don't really contribute. Big Stack Stinger. They love to add like 10 of these at once and expect you to dodge 10 homing lasers at once. Jumbo Big Shot. These are, you got to be careful with these. Long Line Steel Eel. Another one that should go straight to hell. And Flappetizer. Very chaotic. Beautiful silhouette. Not too much on Jetpack Cat. Jetpack Cat can get all the licks. Jetpack Cat is in a lick deficit. Though y'all Jetpack Cat mains, I love y'all down. But y'all know y'all have gone too far. Y'all are in a deficit, and we're gonna have to get our licks back for at least 2 months. Because nobody plays Overwatch anymore because you know, it got boring again. So like now that it's like calmed down a little bit, give us our 2 months to cool off, and then we'll be back to even. But y'all know what y'all did. Bye, Steven. Let's check if we can do anything else. I keep going there like I'm gonna make something new. Okay, I'll upgrade these. Yeah, them abandoning stadium. Y'all heard me complaining every single. They introduced stadium and everybody was up in here like stadium, stadium, stadium. And I said I'll play it when my character is in it. They continued. They kept adding the new character to stadium every update, and I was like, I don't know how they're going to end up adding every single character like they said they would because they keep doing this top-heavy design, and now they're like, we can't do it anymore. Okay, Overwatch. This is what I talk about with setting expectations, y'all. I'm not surprised. Moving on, I'm not shocked. That doesn't mean I don't like the game. It's fun to log in sometimes and play. But I'm not expecting them to wait. I don't know. Those nachos. I love a stale 3-day-old nacho. And that's what Overwatch gives. A cheesy, salty 3-day-old nacho plate. Throw it in the microwave, get a fork, and just eat it a bit until you're satisfied and throw it back in the fridge. I'm too locked in on the indie game world right now to give a F about that game. No shade. But you can overheat it so much, and that's when you go to Overwatch 2. And then when you overheat it again, that's when you go to Overwatch again. Metaphorically, Overwatch is kind of like getting a like 3 different nacho plates. The first one lasted a long time because there was a lot of love put into it. The ingredients were really good. The second time, it was kind of like a little bit in the middle. You were like, oh, I can see, because it's like going to your favorite place, and you can see they kind of got different ingredients. You're like, okay, the economy's a little bit different. Maybe we can't get the high-quality ingredients. Maybe they're trying to meet me in the middle. Maybe they're trying to give me the best customer experience while also answering the market demands. When we go back to Overwatch again, and all they're using is Cisco materials, that's when I'm like, okay, well, I know what this is. I still bought the Hazard skin, but I know what this is. I know what these nachos are. Oh, we got a new outfit. Can't say the same about Overwatch. Oh, now this is cute. Oh, I love the fashion in this game. I love this. This is so cute. I want to go get some tights and wear like weird shorts. I have my little pocket thing. That's cute. You have to pay $50 for the pink heart reticle. Damsel, I need you to put me onto the you said that there was like a mod for Deadlock that lets you customize your UI. Okay, we're gonna say bye to the VOD girlies. I could really just sit around and play this game. The physics are so like satisfying. I need it. I need that mod, Damsel. All right, let's say bye to the VOD girlies. VOD girlies, thank y'all so much for a great week. We did some crazy stuff this week. Next week we're playing Deltarune. That'll probably be the big thing for next week. I'm a Splatoon fan. What can I say? We're here. And now we're making Splat content. Bye, YouTube. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying Splatoon. Next week, I hope that we can beat South of Midnight and maybe even Bayonetta. Bye.